If you're wondering what's happening in Northwest Wisconsin when it comes to the real estate market, this video is for you. We're going to break down the data ending January 2026 for Polk and Burnett counties in Northwest Wisconsin. I'm Ben Wheeler with eXp Realty, and I specialize in helping homeowners and landowners sell property all across Northwest Wisconsin. Let's break it down step by step so you can really get an idea and understanding about what is happening with the housing market in Northwest Wisconsin. First, let's talk about new listings. This tells us how many homeowners are entering the market. In Polk County, we saw 28 new listings come on in January of 2026. That's down from 44 last year, which represents about a 36% decrease year over year for new listings in January. In Burnett County, there were 13 new listings, which is only slightly down from the previous year. What this tells us is that fewer sellers are entering the market. More so in Polk County, it looks like that is down even more than Burnett. This reduction in new listings can help support pricing and really reduces that competition among other sellers. Now let's look at total homes for sale, which reflects an overall inventory in the area. Polk County currently has 89 homes listed, and that is down from 104 last year, showing inventory it is tightening. Burnett County has 55 homes available, which is about the same as last year. So not much change in Burnett County. Overall, inventory still seems higher than it was 2 years ago, but we're still, starting to see that inventory tighten up again. This could create opportunity for sellers, especially those who have a well-prepared, well-priced home to get on the market before additional inventory comes on. Next, let's look at the pending sales, which shows us like kind of the current buyer activity in the area. Polk County had 35 pending sales in January, which is up about 17% compared to last year. Burnett County had 15 pending sales, which was also up from last year. They had 9 last year, so that's about a 66% increase for pending. It's a very strong sign that buyers are active and confident enough to move forward with purchasing. This is one of the clearest indicators that demand is strengthening in both counties. Closed sales tell us what actually made it across the finish line, right to the closing table and signed. Transfer of ownership, done deal. Polk County had 29 closed, and that is up about from 27 last year, so up a little bit. Burnett County, there were 18 closed compared to just 8 last year. So that is up significantly in Burnett County. This shows some real momentum, especially in Burnett County. Buyers are not just looking, they're closing. Median sales price, let's talk about that a little bit. In Polk County, the median price is currently right around $280,000. That's down just a little bit from last year. And in Burnett County, the median price is about $270,000, which is up a little bit from last year. So overall, I would say it's fairly stable as far as your pricing goes. And those are some normal fluctuations. Wintertime, you'll see slightly lower pricing. So we're not seeing a crash. We're actually seeing a little more of a normalized market. Finally, let's talk a little bit about how long homes are taking to sell. In Polk County, the median days on the market went up to 116 days. That is up from last year of 81 days. So that is a big increase. That means homes are taking longer to sell in Polk County. But in Burnett County, homes are selling faster, with median days on market dropping from 78 days to just 50 days for January. This tells us that Burnett County is seeing things move a little bit faster as far as the buyer urgency goes. I think too, in Burnett County, you see a lot of lake homes move quickly, and that might be where some of those numbers are coming from. So big picture here, well, buyer demand is ratcheting up. I've talked to a lot of agents, and they're talking about like it feels like a spring market kind of. Inventory, while it's still tight, is stabilizing and prices are holding steady. And in many cases, homes are still selling successfully, priced accordingly, of course. This is not the overheated market of 2021, but it's still fairly healthy market and an active market. The biggest difference today is strategy matters more than ever. Pricing, marketing, and preparation make a huge difference. If you're thinking about selling in Polk or Burnett counties or anywhere in Northwest Wisconsin and you'd like some information on that, feel free to reach out to me directly, 715-553-3490. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching. Take care.